no matter the location. From O-A-K-L-A to LV, I'm a Raider.
This mailbag is presented by Manscaped. Go to manscaped.com/Raiders where you can save 20% off and get awesome products like the Lawnmower 3.0. And I'm telling y'all right now, the Lawnmower 3.0, I use this product every single week. It's rechargeable. The battery lasts a very long time. It's also safe in the shower. If you're just trying to clean up, get the best shave possible, not just on your downstairs, but your entire body, I promise you, manscaped.com/Raiders, hooking you up with this awesome, awesome deal. All right, so I want you guys to use hashtag Raiders or Super Chat to get your questions featured on the show. So once we get the questions, Dylan, he'll throw them up there. We got it all good. I see Raider Al 916 is watching. Joshua Johnson's watching. Who else we got? Pixie Land. And then Devin Ruenda. What's up, guys? Appreciate you watching. Tupac 100. Much love. So Aaron Sosa, would you rather have Clowney than Arden Key? Yes. I would, because I know at least Jadeveon Clowney is going to at least give me some production. Do I think Arden Key's a good player? Sure. But if you could tell me that you can rely on Arden Key, I am going to respectfully disagree. So I'll invest the money in a one-year project, $12, $13, $14 million, and go out and get a Jadeveon Clowney over a player that I don't know what I have in Arden Key. But if Arden Key didn't see what just happened to P.J. Hall, and he doesn't realize that he could get the boot, guess what? He's got a rude awakening. Let's go to Stumbling Upward, which might be my burner account when I go to Las Vegas. Who is most likely to bust from our draft class? So, I mean, I'm going to go with Damon Arnett. I think Damon Arnett is going to be a good cornerback. However, I don't know if he's going to be a great cornerback. And when you're drafted in the first round, when you're drafted over a lot of other players, you need to be great. Can he be good? Yes. But can he be great? I'm not sure. It's the exact same argument for Clelin Ferrell. All right, next question here on the Raiders Report. Cortez Mauricio, 56. All right, will college football postpone affect the NFL draft? Also, go Raiders from Vegas. I mean, that's such a hard question to answer. Personally, I mean, there's so many things that have changed, right? So the Big Ten apparently canceled the season. Pac-12 canceled the season. Then also, if you do follow the Raiders closely, the Raiders will not be sharing Allegiant Stadium with UNLV anymore. They're not going to do that for this season. If stuff gets pushed back, sure, it could impact the draft. But, I mean, you're asking a question where I think only God himself could answer. Let's go to Van. What up, Van? Are you comfortable with our defensive tackles? So, am I comfortable? Yes. Can it get better? Yeah, absolutely. Malik Collins really needs to show why he was brought in. I have a lot of confidence in Mo Hurst. That's why I've listed him as a breakout. Daniel Ross is a question mark for me. Jonathan Hankins is very solid against the run. I would feel a lot better if we had just one more player, because I don't believe in Kendall Vickers. Mike Panansuk, if I had the preseason or if I had some training camp to watch him more and not just the film that I saw at Michigan State, I might feel a little bit different. But I would say my level of confidence for our defensive tackles at a scale of 1 to 10, probably about a 6. So are you a subscriber to the Raiders Report? Give me a Y for yes, or give me an N for no. For those of you that are, I'm going to shout you out. For those of you that aren't, I do want to take this time to say, hey, please hit that sub button. 100% free. I've seen a lot of people in the last week get laid off. A lot of people even from NBC Sports. The reason why I ask you all to subscribe, the reason why I ask you to support is because if you don't, I won't have a job. So give me a Y for yes. What do we got? Richard Renz, Thumper World, Rustin Long, Eric G182, Jack Graves, Raul Corona, Adrian Padilla. Much appreciated. Go tell your friends to subscribe. And another reason, and I want you all to just start typing FAB, if you hate Antonio Brown, if you are a diehard Raider fan, then hit that sub button. I promise you, you will not find a more interactive Raiders channel. I promise you, you won't find a Raiders channel that tries to hook y'all up with some special offers. I try to make a show almost every single day. We spend a lot of time here, but I do it because I do truly love the nation. So if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. Let's go to the first super chat coming in from Mystic Rican. Carr better than Schaub. McLaurin, Cook, EJ Manuel, Glenn, Kaiser, and Peterman. He survived them all and will ball out this year. Mark my word. So it's funny because your first name's actually Mark. So is he better than all those quarterbacks? Yes, but that's also not saying much, right? So a lot of those quarterbacks are not very good. The argument really comes down to, do you believe in Derek Carr as well? It's entering year 7. Not many quarterbacks in year 7 is still the question up for grabs. Do I think he has a career year? Yes. But if it doesn't translate in wins, I don't know if he stays around next year, because if you cut him, it's only going to cost you $2.5 million. Let's go to Patacane Gaming. So if you watched our main Chat Sports channel, somebody sent in something that said, Fook AB, and our producers got pretty angry. So Fook AB, Fook KC, you can't swear on YouTube, so if we get blocked, Pecan Gaming, I'm coming for you. But if y'all hate the Chiefs, start typing FKC, because apparently they don't want me to say what y'all just told me to say. So come on, let's get some FKCs in there. Joey Ross has got the idea. Ian, Juan Hernandez, Moses, Ray Durez. What do we have? We got Ian, Ray, a lot of people. There we go. A lot of FKCs. Zach Hewitt, you're next up here on the Raiders Report. What's up with Maxx? How long is he out? So I talked to Maxx this weekend. He's feeling pretty good. Obviously, he was disappointed, but he made an Instagram post that said, hey, my entire life, whether it's been in middle school, high school, college, doesn't matter. I've had odds put up against me. I'm going to work really hard. He does post a lot of stuff on his Instagram. He still needs to be able to pass 2 tests, but he will not be allowed to go into the training facility for another week at least. But as long as he's still doing the things that he needs to do, which if you've seen his home on Instagram, it's definitely big enough. So he's going to continue to work hard. And as of what I know right now, he is fully healthy, he's feeling great, and he is still exercising. All right, Terrell King, what's up, dude? Who do you see being our number 2 running back? So I guess it could change, right? So your number 2 running back behind Jacobs, I actually think is Lynn Bowden Jr. However, the running back that gets the second most touches, that's going to be Jalen Richard. And you're really going to see probably, I would say, Jacobs get 60, 65% of the touches. Then you're going to see Jalen come in on those 2-minute warnings, or a player that's probably going to get 10 touches a game, whether it's, 4 catches, 6 carries a game. I mean, Richard is going to get worked in a little bit. And then Lynn Bowden, he's going to play like a Taysom Hill type role. Still going to get some carries as well. In terms for Rod Smith or Devontae Booker, they're still up in the air a little bit. But if you do want to know who I think is going to make the final roster, I did put out a video, 53-man projection. Go check it out. So today's show is made possible thanks to my sponsor and all our sponsors here at Chat Sports, Manscaped. If y'all could do me a really big favor right now, because they're watching, and I tell them all the time, yo, you need to sponsor the Raiders Report because Manscaped is perfect for Raider Nation. You want a fan base that knows how to get down and have a good time? It's Raider Nation. So if you could type Manscaped right now, I would definitely appreciate that. Or if you want to type their products, because I see right now Ian's typing ball toner, hey, go for it. So I see Ryan, I see Jack, Jeremy S., Arthur. Continue to get the Manscapes in there. And the main reason is because, again, support me, you support my sponsors. Manscaped, they're going to hook you up with the best deal on the internet. All you got to do if you're a Raider fan to get the deal, go to manscaped.com/Raiders. You're going to get 20% off and free shipping. And my favorite product, the one that I use the most, is the Lawnmower 3.0. Does my girlfriend love it? That one's for Chucky heads. Believe it, baby. It's going to give you that extra inch. It's going to help get rid of all that junk that you don't need down there. 89% of women said, when my man is trimmed down there, it's a lot more appealing. If you're struggling in the love life, guys, I'm telling you, go get Manscaped, because it turned me from being a single guy into somebody that's now in a relationship. That's probably the best. That's probably the best pitch I can send you. Manscaped.com/Raiders, 20% off and get free shipping. Tyler Kitzman, get a picture. How do you think Clee does on the inside at 275 pounds? He's mainly still going to be a defensive end. But once in a while, just kind of like if you remember last year, they sometimes put Maxx Crosby at DT. They're going to do the same with Clee. But still, 275 pounds is undersized. And any single time I've already seen on Twitter about this rumor, like, oh, Aaron Donald, look at his weight. They don't make Aaron Donald. It's like Aaron Donald's not a human being, right? Like Aaron Donald is just a freak of nature. Do I think, though, that Clee could at least come in and give some solid snaps? Yes. But if I were to say the breakdown, it's probably going to be like 90% of his snaps at defensive end, 10% at defensive tackle. You're really going to see him get on there at defensive tackle when they're trying to just do some special extra defensive schemes. Like, I've seen 5-2-4 schemes. I've seen a lot of different ideas here for this Raiders team. Gruden's going to try to confuse you. Rod Marinelli, going to try to confuse you. The ultimate Raider fan with a picture that looks like me, so shout out to you. Who do you think will be our biggest breakout player? And how do you like Carr going into 2020? What will be his stats? So I've actually already put out a video on Carr's stats. If I remember correctly, it was like 4,220 yards, 26 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. I believe that's what it is. I know the answer to that question is on my Instagram, at Mitchell Renz 365. Just look for the Derek Carr post. Biggest breakout player. I always say you can't pick rookies. So the Raiders' biggest breakout player, probably going to be, I think, Trayvon Mullen on defense. If I had to go offense, and y'all can say what you want, I'm still going to pick Josh Jacbobs, because the fact that Josh didn't win Offensive Rookie of the Year, the fact that he didn't play the entire season, I really do believe if he plays all 16 games, he could lead the NFL in rushing yards. He could be the rushing leader, because that's how this offense is going to work. So if you want to let me know who y'all think is going to be the biggest breakout, hey, throw it in the comments. Let's go to Black Hill Mike 89. Let me get a sip of water. Cool. Who do the Raiders add? Any players, no cap issues, to turn them into a Super Bowl caliber team? So you might not like my answer. I don't think it's just one player. The Raiders can't go out and get just one player and turn into a Super Bowl caliber team. I still think that they are missing some pieces on the defensive side of the football. But the biggest names out there, Jadeveon Clowney, Everson Griffin. If you were to ask me, maybe a Nigel Bradham. However, I don't think they're going to make any more moves at the linebacking position. Defensive end is still probably their biggest need. So I will continue to say a Jadeveon Clowney and Everson Griffin. I'm going to respectfully pass on a player like Logan Ryan. So how many UDFAs will make the team this upcoming season? When I think about the best UDFAs from last year, you obviously got to think of Alec Ingold. I know a lot of people fell in love with Keelan Doss from Hard Knocks and from the preseason as well. But think about it. How many UDFAs are actually going to make the team? And special Super Chat shout-outs from Cesar Reyes, Garcia, and hopefully I pronounced this right, Yafi. Did I get it right? Appreciate it for the Super Chats, man. So how many UDFAs will make the team? I'm seeing 2. I see Madre Harper, Javen White. A lot of people throwing it in. Remember, when you do Super Chat, we will put it up here on the show. I'm seeing 1, 2, 3. If I had to make a prediction, I do think only 1 makes the team. But I do think 2, maybe 3 could end up making the practice squad. Let's go to Rubik. What's up, my man? How you doing? Are you watching Hard Knocks today? Honestly, I probably won't watch Hard Knocks today. After the show, I'm going to answer my DMs like I always do. Then I'm going to go to the grocery store. Then I'm going to go to the gym. And if I'm going to watch any Hard Knocks, I'm just going to watch the Hard Knocks reruns from last year. Let's go to Oliver Rodriguez. What's up, my dude? Which matchup you want to see at camp? I like to see Renfrow versus Amik. So I think that would be an intriguing matchup. However, I want to see Damon Arnett go up against guys like Henry Ruggs. Damon Arnett up against somebody like a Brian Edwards, like a Darren Waller, because that's my biggest question mark. A lot of people disagreed, and me included, when the Raiders went out and drafted Arnett, it was a little bit too high. So I want to see how he does up against the top-level competition. Raider Nation, what's going on? Is this the #1 Raiders channel on YouTube? For Chucky Heads, believe it, baby. And if you haven't already, subscribe right here. I'm giving you Chucky Heads, news, rumors, Raider Nation rumors. And look at this, I'm making your life easier. Check out my next video. Thanks for watching, and go Raiders.